Again, the team and I put everything together, and this is how we plan to, how the show would turn out, how it would work. But you never know until the show is done. And PFL 1 just pretty much showed the world what PFL is all about. Everybody came out to try and finish. The first 5 fights were finishes. And out of 24 fights between PFL 1 and 2, there was only 7 fights that went the distance.
Can't be taking that first round off, especially with the new PFL tournament rules. When you lose the first round, you win the second, doesn't matter, you still lost the fight. So
that's exactly the same thing. That's why fighting is so good for the life, because I learned a lot from fighting, because I compete since 6 years old. I started training 4, so my mind works like in the fighting, in a competition mentality. Because when I grow older, when I start getting my notion of life in general, my instinct as a fighter works way better than my idea as a man.
I mean, I think that there are aspects of the opponent's game that need to be taken into consideration, right? Maybe areas you don't want to play in as much, or opposite places where we intend to take the fight. But at the end of the day, you don't have any control over the opponent, right? And I think putting an emphasis on control. So what do we have control over? We don't have control over the outcome of the fight. We don't have control over what the opponent is good at or not good at. We have control over our performance and our effort.
My thing is I always want to, when I work with my boxers, I'm always wanting those guys to have to adjust to us. We don't have to adjust to them. We do what we do well, and we make it bulletproof to the point where they're going to have to adjust to us, and as long as we're bulletproof and our game is, on point, and we work on our fundamentals and everything's, like I said, there's no loopholes in it, they're going to have to deal with something, that's not too easy to deal with.
As much experience we have, it doesn't matter. We still have that little bit, adrenaline flowing, and this is a good way to detox. So that's how I like to do. It's been working well for me, and I'm going to keep doing.
I feel after 2 days of cutting weight and losing that much weight and putting back that much weight, I just want to keep my body moving, wake it up after 2 days of pretty much just cutting weight and not exercising, not practicing.
It's absolutely important to stay in touch with the fact it's a little bit different than what we're normally used to. We already have a second fight scheduled, but focusing on the task at hand, and that's this fight right now. That's what we're training for, the opponent that we're training for. And after this fight, we can start to plan for the next one. But until then, we're focusing on the task at hand, what's right in front of us.
I like to steer things towards effort over outcome, right? Rather than focusing on the outcome of the fight and focusing on what he's good at and what we're good at, we focus on our effort levels, and when we perform well, winning is a byproduct of performing well.
I'll have this fight, and then I'll have August 16th, but hell, I won't even know my opponent until after this fight. So that being said, it's one fight at a time to me, and I'm happy with it. I like how we're going to do the seeding and all that, and the point system makes us go out and have to fight. So I'm strictly 100%. When I got the call, it's been about Zaffarano. So if you start thinking ahead, I've had that problem. I've done that in my wrestling career before. Oh, I look past, my junior year, for example, I looked past the second round guy. I was looking to get Greg Jones in the semis, defending national champ. I was excited. I got upset in the second round. So you can never look past any of these guys. Everyone has a legitimate shot to win this tournament at my weight. Everyone's so this is a real deal. I was telling some people in my family, some of my friends, I'm like, you got to be ready every single fight. So if you're looking ahead, you're thinking wrong.
I couldn't be any more pleased, not only with our fighters and their mentality of wanting to become world champion, but also wanting to live that American dream, become a millionaire, and and just everything falling together with PFL. I think it's just a matter of time before all these fighters start to realize that they're important and everything that they do is important.
Ready. Just like to thank everyone, PFL, my family, my my coaches, my friends. Been amazing. So much energy here. Nobody can stop me.